Hi YouTube! Hello, hello. We hit 400 subscribers on YouTube, by the way, so yeah. It goes down, imagine, like 10 minutes in. There's something I want to show you, lady, before we start. Because I always end up pulling 4 Wuthering Waves characters off stream. They'll be holding it in 8 hours. No, UTC plus 8 is 8 hours ahead of your time zone. Well, that's where I get confused because... Oh, you're moving now? Okay, where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, apparently the bed's more comfy than me. Okay. It's UTC plus 8. And the UK is currently UTC plus 0. So that implies that the update is happening at 8. But it's already 8 a.m. But it's 8 p.m. This always gets really confusing. I don't understand why they don't just say like what their time zone title is. You know how America's got like ET or PD and we've got GMT and then there's like the Eurasian ones and stuff. I don't understand why they don't just do that, but it's always confusing. And I can never translate it. No one online. UTC is currently 19:01. Yeah, that's my time. So UTC plus 8 implies that the server is shutting in 8 hours. But it's not shutting in 8 hours. Because that warning usually pops up within 2 or 3 hours. So I'm not sure if I have 2 hours or 3 hours. I don't understand it. Plus, I don't know how many countries have gone through their summer or their spring clock change. The UK hasn't. We are currently still on GMT instead of BST. And even when I use converters online, it always gives me different times. So then I expect those times, but then games will go offline at times that I never expect. That makes no sense. But yeah, I wanted to show a lady this. No, not that. Yeah, this is his pool animation, by the way.
I've already bid farewell to the self buried beneath the frostlands. When the snow thaws, we'll meet again among the new blooms of spring.
Right? Right? So pretty. I love my men chained up. You what? Oh wait, will this help me? Oh, there isn't even a timer here anymore. Like, I don't know. We'll just play until we'll play until it goes. Apparently it's in 48 minutes. Well, I guess we'll find out in 48 minutes. Oh, but it also says the 19th of March and it's only the 18th of March for me. I'm so confused. I don't understand. Yeah, we'll just play until it stops. That's fine. And when it stops, we will switch to Arknights. And then we can finish this tomorrow. We'll do like a nice mishmash. Okay, let me go find the doctor. Ooh, so excited. Hope this story's good.
Navora, has she been staying here to recover?
Oh, she's the little girl that was with us in the satellite place. I remember her.
How are you recovering from your injuries, Navora?
Oh, it's you, Rover. Yes. I'm feeling much better. Dr. Herzen took very good care of me. I just did what he said and rested for a few days here, and I barely feel any pain now. Are you here to visit him?
Yes.
Yes, we have something to discuss. Is he here?
He's in the counseling room next door. My friend Sigrika is in there. It might take a while, huh?
Thanks. Take care of yourself.
Rika.
How to put this? I think you can have more faith in yourself, Sigrika.
Faith in myself.
You see, people can be more perceptive than you might realize, including those you care about. So try not to take everything to heart. Go a little easier on yourself. Good or bad, true or false, these things have a way of coming to light. And as your friend Denia said, sometimes a little distraction is good for your health.
Yeah. I'll give it a try. Thank you, Dr. Harrison.
You're welcome. Again, don't push yourself too hard. I take it you're the type who'd suddenly bolt up in bed at night, wide awake, worrying about an exam? That'd probably go on for a whole week.
Huh? Is it really that obvious?
Only my conjecture. Would you like some candy? Sweets help keep a smile.
Sure. And is it okay for me to come back some other time, Dr. Harrison?
Is he going to give me candy?
Why, of course. Feel free to visit my office anytime, Sigrika.
Why is she frowning at me like that? Do I smell bad?
So, about that Exostrider plan you mentioned, let's get into it.
All in good time. Let's start with something lighter first.
Something lighter?
Why is his hair moving so
Any
much?
topic at all, but let's slow the tempo a little. You're too eager. Your emotions are clouding your judgment. You must feel it too.
He touched my shoulder.
Here, a piece of candy. It'll help take the edge off and lighten the mood.
No thanks.
I understand your anxiety over Imeth's situation. You've always held her dear, but it's taken more out of you than you realize. Things are best taken one step at a time. The Exostrider hasn't awakened yet. The key is to pace ourselves. Slow and steady, right?
Okay, you're right. Let's table the Exostrider for now. Let's talk about you, Luke. I trust Imeth. What we experienced together proved she was telling me the truth. And there's a connection there I can't ignore. But you and me? We might be strangers in passing who became confidants, as you put it. But it feels like every conversation we've had just skims the surface. I prefer to know who I'm working with before jumping into something as big as opening the Strider Gate. It'll affect the entire Lahaivori region.
Point taken. It seems a proper introduction is long overdue. Please, ask me anything. I'll answer as candidly as I can.
Are you a consultant from the Black Shores?
That I am not. Work that leaves documented trails doesn't suit my style. but I am acquainted with quite a few bloom bearers.
Imeth said she didn't know you well, but that I could trust you. You also know about the bond between me and her. How?
Imeth is a sharp girl. Even though you never introduced me to her, she could read between the lines of your actions. She's a lot like you. Smart, driven, good at bearing burdens. But she's proven to be even more stubborn than you are. After you left Lahairoi, she came to see me a few times in the name of counseling. To learn about you.
Me?
You didn't tell her anything.
I didn't. You had other tasks for me here in Lahairoi. You didn't let us properly get to know each other because you wanted to shield her from my line of work. She later stopped these visits after realizing that.
What's his line of work?
Still, I really
Other
hoped
than
she
being a
would have
doctor.
opened up to me more. You both tend to keep things to yourselves, and that's never good for anyone.
One last question. What did you mean I had other tasks for you?
That is a key topic, but not suitable for discussion here. The Space Trek Collective is backed by a number of different nations and powers. Their internal politics are of no concern to us. There are many watching eyes among the support staff. The infirmary is, after all, a public space. Why don't we take this somewhere more private?
Okay.
To where?
I have a place in mind. Just come with me, Golden Girl.
He's got a nickname for me? Okay. That's pretty cool.
More personal business to attend to again, Dr. Herson?
Shh. Just a quick break, Nana. Mind holding down the fort? The next shift will be here soon.
Take care, Doctor. Do try to return in one piece.
Don't worry. I have her with me today.
Oh, I'll protect you. We were being watched, huh? Interesting. You're curious, sir. You want his haircut? He has lovely hair.
Sundermere.
Yes. I keep a small workspace of my own here.
Am I even going the right way? Am I gonna get DMCA'd for this music? I got a trophy. Am I even going the right way? Where do I get there? Navigation. A second. Why would it put me on the bike if I can't use the bike? Get where I need to go. He has a secret little cave.
Leave them to me. Let's not waste any more time.
I don't remember how to fight as him.
Ash takes form. Time to incise.
Not that it matters. I don't learn how to fight as anyone. I just bun them.
Blink. And agony ends.
Pretty cool, right?
The Exostrider's sword emits a unique frequency. It shields my workspace from most long-range detection methods.
You picked a good spot.
Actually walks a little bit faster than me. Will he run if I run? He's set on his slow stroke. We're inside a bubble. Okay.
Quite a stash.
This is what a secret room is about. Now, where were we? Let's start with the conclusion before we get into all the details. You asked me to come to Lahai Roy to watch for any Fraxidus activity.
Oh.
Warren was the first Fraxidus mole you uncovered, and he certainly won't be the last. Think of the Space Trek Collective as a web of competing powers. It's as much a haven for independence as a playground for agendas. An isolated polar region, rich with exoswarm and the potential for technological breakthrough. Lahai Roy is a gold mine, even for the Fraxidus.
You're saying the fall of Helios wasn't their real goal?
It was one of several. After your journey in Huanglong and Renacida, I'm sure you've come to realize their true aim.
The Trinodian. Aleph 1.
Correct. Given the Trinodian's
Do you think
unique
if you
nature,
put your tongue on
it's
the
sure to
gold
catch their
lines on his
attention.
body, it would feel
Moreover,
different?
Aleph 1 is closely linked to the Strider
I
Gate,
think it would feel different.
which may be our ticket to outer space.
Spying on the Fraxidus is risky. Why would I have chosen you for this task?
Well, that is a bit of a long story.
A long story, huh? Are you
You've
gonna tell
always
me about
preferred
it?
to see things for yourself. Please, follow me to that table.
I'm sorry, you don't have to apologize. What are you apologizing for? Inspection? Transparent container which appears to have some kind of liquid inside. There is a golden hue quietly contained inside. You realize it looks identical to the blood that flowed from Luke's hand during your fight in the space station? Golden blood remind anyone of anything else? Some gold lines and tongue. Okay, I was watching his arm and I didn't realize that the gold lines they were moving. We're not moving, but like shiny. So then I was just curious, you know, if you put your tongue on it, would you feel that those lines are there? Would they be hard like metal? Or would it buzz like energy?
The golden serum, developed by the Naviale group. But I prefer its other name, Ichor. My father started it as a medication for rare diseases. But as research progressed, it came to represent something far more ambitious. The drug of evolution.
Is he sick?
Evolution. Sounds like something the Fraxidus would like.
Well, on paper it worked. I became its resonator, so it would be unfair to say it was entirely useless. But I was a rare case who survived. All it cost me was excruciating pain and my colored vision. Most test subjects like me didn't make it.
He's colorblind?
It wasn't until I met you that I realized there was more to the story.
Is he just seeing black and white?
The rest is in my study, shall we?
Kinda sad. Ooh, it's cozy in here. Oh my god, he has like a lot of books. Oh! The picture is a child's drawing of a family rendered in simple, earnest lines. A father and an older and younger brother, each one wearing a big happy smile. So cute. On the back of the framed picture, a scribbled note reads, "Always happy, Ryan Herson." Must have been drawn years ago, but the frame is carefully preserved and shows little wear. Ah. You also colorblind, Jin?
My brother Ryan drew this picture. We're not related by blood. Father took us both in after his own children passed away from a rare illness long ago. Ryan never could handle pain. But he was easy to cheer up. Whenever the grown-ups would give me candy, I'd save it all for him.
Oh, that's sweet.
So that's why he always has candy with him.
For a while, I tried to be the perfect son Father wanted. It never worked. So eventually I stopped trying. It only got worse from there. What Father tried to do to Ryan was unforgivable. And then came that accident. I thought what my father did was a rather mundane story. A cliché. Someone trying to atone for past guilt, only to cause greater harm. Until your hints made me suspect it was someone's staged finale. So I had my father's grave exhumed. It was empty.
Empty? Okay. Unfortunately, Damaged report. You examine the burnt page. Many parts of it are illegible due to burns. It appears to have been salvaged from a fire. Judging by the legible contents, it's a report. It mentions Laharoy and Void Matter and was originally destined for the New Federation? More New Federation crumbs. At the bottom of the report, you find a signature. The Fraxidus's insignia. Man, of course they like the New Federation.
The entire Lola logistics carrier was already blown to smithereens by the time I recovered this page. I managed a quick glimpse before the fire consumed most of the page. It is a report from an overseer.
A Fraxidus Overseer's report on its way to the New Federation?
Yes. Tucked away in a Lola logistics delivery box. The recipient is Eris in the New Federation.
Those 3 items you just showed me. Did the Fraxidus get into Naviale's work after learning about the Icar's potential for evolution?
They didn't just get into our work. They went a step further. Replacement. Have you ever met the Fraxidus' Grand Architect?
Yep. Remember that guy?
Faced survivor.
Skull
We met
guy
near
from
Styx Lake, deep
the
within the
last
Dark
episode.
Tide. Wait. Does this mean your father was...
Yes. My father was just another face the Grand Architect borrowed. Though looking back now, I can't recall the moment the real him was taken.
Oh my god.
I think the Grand Architect sees life and death as a game. I wouldn't be surprised if Father was even smiling in his coffin as we buried him in that downpour. So, that's your answer. Why did you choose me? Because I have a very personal reason to go after the Fraxidus.
Dude, that's fucked up.
hatred? Even now?
Now, it has become something of a habit. Continue this train of investigation and you'll see for yourself what they are. But before you do, there's something I should share. My friends in the Black Shores told me you've already had a few run-ins with certain overseers. Is that right?
3. Cristoforo, Frolova, and Scar. Plus the Grand Architect you mentioned.
Ah, those names do ring a bell. Frolova is codenamed Hecate. Cristoforo? Arachnos. Intriguing, isn't it? The flair they have for their own branding. But it's a telling detail. The codename can reveal its owner's style, personal tastes, and even ambitions. Think about it. A powerful resonator who causes chaos at random leaves no trail to follow. But give them a preference, a pattern. We can start to build a profile from the pieces. I've been compiling reports on the Overseers for years. Allow me to share what I've learned so far. I've reactivated your access. You'll find the door controls right over there.
I like how Scar just got one mention, and that was it. Like, he was acknowledged, but that's all he gets. Ooh. Pretty cool. Hi, Dex. Hello.
The Fraxidus is loosely organized. Most of its members have only undergone basic, artificially induced body modification. They're not terribly difficult to neutralize. But if you encounter artificers with more creative modifications, you're likely looking at the handiwork of Hydra. Hydra is their leading mind on human evolution and body modifications. Whoever they are, they often work in tandem with Siren. In other words, if you spot one, be on guard in case the other is lurking close by.
Interesting. New Fraxidus members?
Zashiki Warashi won't require much of your attention. This overseer primarily operates in Ashinohara, a region that's been largely destroyed by the Lament.
Ashinohara. I've heard of it somewhere before.
The girl we had in the infirmary for a while. Chisa, I remember. The city that trapped her, Honami, is part of Ashinohara.
Oh.
Now, on to 2 key pieces of the puzzle. I did say the Fraxidus was a loose organization, but even the most scattered cells still need funding to function. Remember that report from earlier? It's only a matter of time before you go to the new Federation, and based on the intel I've gathered, that's their most critical base of operations, and where you'll find Eris.
Ooh. How critical? Do they operate in the open?
Not exactly, but in a place where money talks, they must have members in the highest echelons of government and business. Key members. Their foothold in the new Federation has given them immense leverage. With that endless stream of wealth, the Fraxidus operates with impunity across the planet. Speaking of which, Star Torch Academy is also heavily funded by the new Federation. To be blunt, they're the Space Trek Collective's single largest donor.
Eris, huh? Duly noted. I'm assuming the other key piece is the Grand Architect.
The Fraxidus Grand Architect. Their true name is unknown. They only appear through borrowed identities. Real people, legendary beings, and even the phantoms of the dead from others' memories. I did brush shoulders with them once. It was a shame. I had no idea at the time, and missed my shot.
I don't know, it sort of zoned out of what he was saying. Wait, why is... He says I did brush shoulders with them once. It was a shame I had no idea at the time and missed my shot. I'm assuming that's after he found out that the Grand Architect was pretending to be his father. How are you, Dex? I hope you're well. Didn't realize Iron Waves was part of Marvel. I know, right? Hydra's freaking everywhere.
This pen was the only thing I brought back from that great fire. I have yet to decipher the lettering, but it shows one thing for sure. The Grand Architect has been around for a very, very long time. It's a pity you called me to the High Roy. Otherwise, I would have continued following that trail. But you always have a good reason, right?
You uncovered all this by yourself?
More or less. I did have some help along the way.
To get your hands on one of the Grand Architect's personal items, you did more than just follow a trail. You infiltrated them.
Playing along with them isn't that difficult once you get the hang of it. Like I said, they are a loose organization.
Knowing the Fraxidus, stealing all that intel on the Overseers is risky, no matter how loose they are. Each infiltration will only be more dangerous than the last. Luuk, how can a doctor who doesn't value his own life save anyone else's?
You know, this is the second time you've said those words to me. They got away again.
Well, that's cool. I want to screenshot it once the freaking text warning gets out the way. Get out the way. Good, thanks. Looking forward to Saturday for Azalea's birthday live stream. Woo! I spoke to her manager and he has my presents and cards on hand. Ah, that's so cute. What did you get her? Are you allowed to tell us?
If I hadn't been so cautious, I could have taken care of them this time. I should send today's findings to her. It's been 2 years. I suppose I'm due for a report.
2 years, no contact?
Good. You got the intel. Would have been a shame if I got myself killed for nothing. You want me to go to the High Roy? Why?
There's evidence of their activity in the High Roy. I need you to keep an eye on things. And frankly, you need a break.
What a handsome man. Sorry, this game is so screenshot worthy. A Lego flower bouquet, a unicorn, and 2 moonpig cards. Aw, so cute.
Now is not the right time.
You've already drawn enough attention. Do we really have to wait for you to get killed to decide it's the right time? How can a doctor save anyone else's life if he doesn't value his own? Keep pushing like this, and you'll be no different from them.
Not pulling any punches, are you?
Trust me, that's only the warm-up. The High Roy is a nice place, Luuk. Bright, passionate students, beautiful snow. Perfect for slowing things down. Listen to me on this. Come.
Part of me wonders if she did this to, like,
Very well.
keep him safe.
As you wish. So I've led a leisurely life in the High Roy ever since. No need to worry. I know my limits.
Is that what he sees? He just sees the color yellow or like gold. So he can see our eyes.
Let's set aside the Fraxidus for now. We should discuss the Exostrider plan. But first, tell me what happened to you and Imeth in the Frostlands.
Oh, it was awful. One card is from Luuk East, which is the Norwegian group that promote gigs, and one is from me. Ah, how cute.
I see. Imeth, she... No wonder you're in such a state.
I understand her reasons. She was fighting for her dream, for the High Roy in the only way she knew how. And I respect that. The fate she chose for herself. But I won't accept it. There's more I haven't tried.
Oh, she respects it,
I'm
but she
not
won't
done
accept
fighting
it.
for her.
Of course. I wouldn't expect you to give up so easily. Now, about the Exostrider. It started with the Space Trek Collective finding a giant Soliskin root network in Bjartar Woods. They identified it as the lid sealing the Strider Gate, so to speak. It keeps the Threnodians' fractured forms sealed on both sides of the Strider Gate. Break it, and these forms will reunite. That wouldn't just spell the High Roy's doomsday, but the entire world. But the Collective still yearned to open that gateway, to explore the unknown. So, they created the Synchronists. The idea was to use augmented resonance to amplify the Exostrider's power, hoping that would keep the Threnodians suppressed. But lately, the Threnodians' attacks on the seal have been increasing. I'm afraid the Fraxidus is also getting ready to make a move. With the reactor core returned, all you need now is a little patience. Wait for the Exostrider to awaken. Then we can focus on how to use it to find Imeth. You were a synchronist in the Academy once before. I'll speak with Lucilla about getting you piloting access.
Then I'll wait for your news, Luke.
Piloting as in flying?
Certainly. But our immediate priority should be the Fraxidus. I have a feeling they're planning to sabotage our plans for the Exostrider.
Naturally. Unicorn is a Lego one as well. I built my one last night with the plan to take a picture of it with a Lego cake and send it the
Rover
picture for the
said she'd
live
like to
stream.
check on the Exostrider in the Frostlands before she left. Well, it could be a way to take her mind off things.
Reminds you, Ricky's promised to hand over the guest during the live stream.
Now
She
then.
may cry. Adorable.
Dr. Herson, something the matter?
Lucilla.
Must you always assume the worst, Lucilla? Can't I just call to chat?
I find that highly unlikely, Doctor. Let's skip the preamble. What is it?
Rover.
So this is about Imeth. She was so tight-lipped with me about what happened in the Frostlands. Yet, she spoke to you.
Sitting on our hands won't fix anything. And she was willing to open up. If a friend runs into trouble, I'll naturally step in to listen. Besides, what I have to share today benefits the Academy. It could help us get ahead of a few potential issues.
Very well. Let's hear it then. Meet me at the Institute, the usual spot.
I was interested in Lucille, and I think she looks cool, but the trailer they released showed a new character who looks amazing, and I'm poor, so I think I'm going to save up for her.
My head's spinning. Oh, Dr. Herson, it's good to see you.
Nathan, you looked fine not long ago. What happened to you?
My thesis, my spot at the...
Hold on. I recall you coming by the infirmary with good news earlier. Something about an institute professor recruiting you for your top marks? Is this the price you have to pay for that? Careful. You might get talked out of the job over health issues.
No, I will get that position at the Institute. I'll crawl there if I have to. I'll
Dang.
come back from the dead if I die first.
Now you're just delirious. I know getting this opportunity wasn't easy. And you can't exactly just ask for time off. Come by my office later. I'll write you a sick note. You can't run yourself like an exoswarm. Thinking you'll recharge the moment the sun comes up? It's not how we humans work.
Thank you, Doctor. Good things are bound to come your way. This takes me back. I always got my best sleep passed out in your infirmary.
Passed out in your infirmary.
Let's see here. I'm still skipping your physical checkup. Ah, young Luke. What brings you to the Institute today?
Just here to discuss something with someone. How have your shifts been treating you these past few months?
Not bad. You know, these researchers, getting them in for a checkup is like pulling their teeth. I have to hunt them down myself. What do you say we grab a drink after my shift? The meal plans here are all nutritional efficiency. Taste like chewed up cardboard.
Of course.
Tasty.
Why don't I show you that scout drone model I just finished while we're at it?
You work fast. You really do enjoy that sort of tinkering.
Taking things apart and putting them back together again is quite stress relieving. It's a nice way to unwind after a day's work.
So, what do you say we sneak over to Rogan's place when we get a minute and liberate the cannon barrel from that precious bot of his? We can put it back after he's had a good meltdown.
I'd rather not be an accomplice to that. It's unethical. And I can't believe you're still holding a grudge
unethical.
over that fish he stewed behind your back.
Is everyone being? I'm good. Busy day. Productive day. If the server closes when we're halfway through this, I'll just switch to arcades.
Have a seat, Doctor. Shame. I thought she would come with you.
So pretty.
She's been here before, but things are different now. I prefer not to have her tangled in the collective's trivial matters.
Fair enough. But I'm not like those stubborn old goats you're used to dealing with. I don't chase after pride or rank. All I care about is Star Torch Academy. Now go on. Give me the highlights, Dr. Herson. The Fraxidus. I understand. I'll keep a closer watch. As for piloting the Exostrider, if she is capable, that's fine by me. The Research Institute will see to the preparations. That said, we can't ignore the risks that come with opening the Strider Gate. I have someone in mind who can help. But first, let me have a quick word with her. The Threnodian concerns every one of us at Lahairoi. I'll handle the board as you've asked. You focus on her and the matters here on campus.
Thank you for understanding, Lucilla. President. Our conversation went more smoothly than I expected. I thought you might think I had a hidden agenda. As a thank you, care for some candy?
This gives everyone candy.
I'll pass. I'm well aware of your candy outreach program across campus. I've had my fill of sweets over the years. As for what you said earlier, I've been here long enough to know exactly who you are. Thanks to your efforts in uncovering those moles, the Academy is safer, and we have far fewer headaches to worry about. What truly surprised us was your choice to stay all these years and become one of Lahairoi's steadfast guardians.
Oh, I'm just glad the president doesn't see me as some busybody.
You're the right kind of busybody, the kind we're happy to have.
A friend of mine sold me on this place, went on and on about the beautiful snow and the bright, passionate students. Convinced me to come. But when I actually got here, nothing like the brochure she described. Turns out, 8 out of 10 staff members were planted here by different factions. Our students dream of reaching the stars, all while living in a gilded cage. Meanwhile, we have Roya dealing in exoswarm parts and colluding with new Federation smugglers. I know that these students aren't fools. They're the best minds from across the nations. If even I can see what's going on, how could they be blind to it? It's their ideals, their hope for the future that lets them endure the ugly realities of this place without becoming cynical. I only came to Lehigh Roy because a friend recommended it. But now...
Now you've grown to like it here, right?
Maybe I won't skip her. She's so pretty. I'm not sure.
Yes, same as you, Madam President. An urgent transmission from Nana. If you'll excuse me.
Dr. Hurd said there was a break-in at the infirmary.
Who breaks into an infirmary?
Being kidnapped by the one we previously detained.
Warren's back.
What is your status?
That
Are you
dick.
severely damaged?
No need to worry. Just need time to prepare.
Understood. Prioritize damage control after this call. Notify the Academy's security department. It'll take time for them to respond. I'll go after Warren. Which direction did he take her?
Received message from the Academy. They're heading towards the Sky Arc space station in the Frostlands.
It's the Court of Savante space station she and I discovered before. I'm on my way. Warren has escaped. He's taken a student and is heading for one of the debris fields in the Frostlands.
What do you plan to do?
I'm going after him. I'd like you to set up a perimeter there to cut off his escape and prevent any further risks to the Academy.
You want me to secure a perimeter while you go in alone to handle Warren?
I have a hypothesis. One I'd like to verify by myself.
Very well. Your track record warrants it. Go, Dr. Herson. I'll expect good news.
I'm in the huff with Lady. She should tell you. She's the one that did it. Hi, Khaleesi. How are you? So, according to Jin's prediction,
Navora. Why now?
the serve. Oh, hold on. According to Jin's prediction, the server might close in 4 minutes. So, I'm just gonna wait and see if that happens. If it doesn't, then we'll keep playing. But if it does, then we'll switch to Arknights. Where's this achievement? Jump once using a Pathfinder trailer. Nice. Better save just in case. Lady, when have you ever seen me save in this game? I'm okay, Gleazy. I had a busy but good day. I think I can squeeze out my dailies before. You mean it's better to be safe? Ah, good save, good save. We have 3 minutes. I might be in the middle of a fight when it decides to go bubble. That's fine. If that is the case, I'll just mush blods together.
Epic shot. Here's to
God, I love Brant so much.
climax of the show.
Whirling up
He's so cool.
from the sky. Come on. Stars light up tomorrow. Light show of the finale. Fire. Order confirmed.
Come back down here. gonna cheap it. As a boy.
First to the treasure. Listen carefully. In the limelight.
Whirling up! Blade cleaves the night. Peril purged in light. Head down. Cluster cannon ready. The savior rises.
Isn't that just the coolest thing ever? Because I decided to go with people who were mean to her in high school and go on a train with them after. No, you didn't. You didn't read my message. Lady went into a different carriage with people who were mean to me in school and left me all by myself. So I woke up that hour. How could she? Oh, use Amos outro skill. We're finally back home in our home after 14 months of temporary living. Yay! Celebrations! How are you finding it? Is it weird? Or have you like slotted in perfectly? I really hope that lady stands at like 6 feet height. Which lady? Yeah, lady, I can see why. Yep, exactly, right? You're on my side, Dex, right? Fucked up. The pocket one. Yeah, that's why she's called pocket size lady. You're not 5'1". You're an inch shorter than me. I'm 5'4". Our home is amazing. I'm grateful for our builders, but I'm also finding it very weird.
Look
to have
over
my own
here.
space. Oh, I imagine. 5'4" minus 1 is not 5'2". I bet it's weird, but I bet it'll take a while to settle in, and then it'll be like absolutely perfect. Okay, it hasn't kicked me out yet. Does that mean we still have time? Why does it say co-op not available? I don't want to do it in co-op. Lady's knee high to a grasshopper. Imagine. Okay.
The void storm appeared out of nowhere. Is that the spell?
One in here. Ooh. Oh, wow. You're 5'1"? Seriously? See, there is someone 5'1". It'd be like steps. Oh, okay.
I know you've been here before. Take me to the data room. Now!
Oh, okay. I'll do anything you say.
Freaking Warren.
They're heading deeper into the station. Is there someplace we haven't discovered yet?
Oh. This little scalpel.
Right on schedule. Gotcha. Rise anew. Rot. Resected.
Ooh, that was fun.
path's clear.
Get wrecked. Is everyone that small and alien? Well, we're in. Well, Lady and Iron's gone next. I think Scottish people mix. You're either really small or really tall. In my experience. Orbs? Dead people?
The researchers the Academy stationed here. 2 with gunshot wounds, but still alive. And this one? No vitals.
Rip that guy.
Their bleeding stopped. I should keep going after Warren.
Rest in peace, my friend.
Right on schedule. Blink. And agony ends. Reaction imbalance ends here.
The colors and stuff of his combat are so pretty.
Eternal peace.
I also love when he bites his glove off. What am I doing with this guy?
That's clear. Spatial anomalies. Did someone reactivate the Skyark system?
Luke doesn't have a grapple eye. Remember this place?
I'll get out of Lahai, Roy. Out of this cursed place.
Dex is tall.
It appears Warren's taken Navora to the data room we visited earlier. The path is blocked. It's those error modules again. I should use the adapter.
Hyperbeam! They're that short. All the tiny people I know put fractions in their height like it makes them taller. It's true. Those extra few. Momentarily forgot the freaking parkour is a thing in this game. My other friend Ginger's always just like, "You're small," and I'm like, actually, I'm this height," and he's like,
It's cleared. Gotta keep moving.
Doesn't matter. Just small. Were you guys excited? The new Life is Strange is out in a couple of weeks.
Almost there. Now. Moment of truth.
I can't wait. I'm so ready to cry. Because we know it's going to be sad.
I brought the student, just like you asked. So, you... Where are you? Lahai Roy was just a minor setback. I'm still useful. I still have work in the new Federation. I still... Stop hiding! Say something!
Stressed?
You! That doctor who's always watching.
You've reached a dead end, Warren. Don't you see that?
It's your dead end!
God.
Skyark's data room. There must be a reason. Is that just impulse? Or perhaps...
He just chills. That's fine.
Rot. Resected.
Right on schedule. Shame.
Return to silence.
I've been to New Zealand now. There are long flights.
Reaction. Start.
Oh, you're talking about airplanes? What did I miss?
Rise anew.
A bearable price.
Not even paying ceilings? You're 6'5"?
Finally.
Why did he fall down like that? He just went bloop. Okay, suspicious little girl, we've rescued you.
No! Oh, Dr. Herson! Warren, is he?
He's just
He's
napping.
only unconscious. Everything's okay, Navora. How are you feeling?
I'm fine. It's just that he struck me in the back of the neck. It really hurts. I'm really scared.
It's okay. Don't force yourself to hold it in. After a shock like that, it's much better if you let it out. Keeping it bottled up is stressful in itself.
I didn't trust her last patch, and I still don't trust her this patch.
Take your time. Tell me what happened when you're ready.
Okay. I'll try. I need a moment.
Then rest here for now. I'll go check on Warren.
I fell asleep on the hospital bed. When I woke up and opened my eyes, Warren was pointing a gun at my head.
Mail deleted? What random ass time is that? That doesn't even fit the time that was on the front. You may be wondering why I'm sitting on this screen. Because thank you. I learned yesterday after the update that as soon as I launch the game, it pulls me back into the cutscene that we were disturbed in yesterday. So that's why we're sitting here, because as soon as I click on it, it's gonna pull us back into that cutscene, and I couldn't get out of it. So I haven't actually seen anything about the new character yet. I also I didn't even manage to do my dailies yesterday because it was locked to that cutscene and I couldn't quit it. I didn't want you guys to miss anything. So yeah, just remember I waited for you guys. A lot of cities call me Jenny. Okay, I will do my best to remember that. I have the memory of a goldfish that some people here like to point out a lot, but I will do my best. And please never hesitate to correct me if I forget. I do not mind. But yeah, I've also already started recording, so everyone say a late hello to YouTube. Although, depending on how I cut this together for YouTube, I might cut this reading out, depending on how much left we have of Luke's quest. It can't be much, I imagine. The goldfish of a memory, exactly. But yes, the rigging was so worth the wait. Oh my god, I can't wait. I'm on, what's the word? I'm in the queue for the rigger, but it's not gonna start until the end of April, which is fine. You know, I'm in like no mega rush or anything. I mean, part of me is, because I keep staring at the artwork, like, it's me, and I want to be me, but also I'm a patient person, was fine. Mostly. So yeah, this should actually, because when I saw that it takes me back into the cutscene, I just quit my game yesterday, so yeah, we've already seen this part, but it's all connected, so we're gonna see it again. How are you guys? I hope you're well. You have a nice Thursday. I had some pizza for dinner, and I was super productive at work.
Dr. Herson! Warren, is he?
Warren's fine. Maybe. I'm not sure.
He's only unconscious.
He's just chilling.
Everything's okay, Navora. How are you feeling?
I still don't trust
Fine.
her.
It's just that he struck me in the back of the neck. It really hurts. I'm really scared.
Can't spell the water drainer you use for pasta, but that's what her brain is like.
It's okay.
In a strainer.
Don't force yourself to hold it in. After a shock like that, it's much better if you let it out. Keeping it bottled up is stressful
Yes,
in itself.
I would be offended, but you can't spell. I can't remember things.
Take your time. Tell me what happened when you're ready.
What a
Okay. I'll try. I need a moment.
I'm thinking it's spelled like a sieve. Oh, like a sieve?
Then rest here for now. I'll go check on Warren.
I think a sieve is different from a strainer, right? Strainers have big holes. Does it have tiny holes?
I fell asleep on the hospital bed.
This is where we got kicked out
When
yesterday.
I woke up and opened my eyes, Warren was pointing a gun at my head.
How'd you spell it?
He was frantic, grilled me non-stop about Skyark, and when he found out I'd been to the station before, he forced me to bring him.
That, I think? So, Jenny, are you a Wuthering Waves fan? Well, I knew how to spell. I'm a writer. I know how to spell.
Wait! Those researchers by the door!
Mostly.
One of them didn't make it. The other two are still alive.
I see. As for what else happened, I don't really remember.
That's all right. I've already formed a rough theory about his motives now. You should rest, Navora.
What's she doing with that gun?
We'll handle things from here.
Is that so? Then, Dr. Herson, care to share your theory?
God.
Oh, Doctor. Is that any way to treat a student?
I'm afraid identity theft is not in the curriculum. Isn't that right? Grand Architect of the Fraxinus.
This bitch.
Since you insist on playing the student, I'll offer a lesson. It takes two to play a game.
Rover! Oh wait, we're gonna fight this now. We're not, but I don't have to fight anything.
My. Played me for a fool, didn't you? I was going to kill you for a little one-on-one time with Rover. Shame.
Regrettable that you evaded what was meant for you.
I forgot he sounded like that.
But it's okay. Uncle Warren's dead. Nice and clean.
Being caught out in the open. And still he thought he could just vanish from Lahairoi and get away with this fiasco.
How many people was he pretending to be?
Anyway, I got back what I wanted too, so I'm a happy girl.
On my way here, I kept wondering why you acted so quickly. Didn't fit your usual style of staying in character until the very end. Just as I thought. You were after this pen.
Ah, yes, my precious. I couldn't find it anywhere. So it was you who took it from me. This is the first time someone's taken something from me. Oh, I almost forgot to ask. When did you begin to suspect?
If you must know, my suspicions began to deepen during our last visit to the space station, when you feigned that injury. Your acting had been flawless, Grand Architect, but even you cannot mimic what you don't understand. Death itself. To an immortal like you, no matter how many times you die, it's just another lost identity. And I happen to have seen you die before.
Oh? Is this why you've had your eye on me all this time? Let me think. Oops. Can't seem to remember. My bad.
A dick.
My real favorite things are the ones that are really old and far, far away. But you're something special, Dr. Herson. You're the first person in forever to ever come this close. Without you, the game in the High Roy would be so boring. So, you get prizes.
I like prizes.
And I promise, it's right up your alley. Now, for the first one. At the upcoming new solar celebration, among all the lovely students, stands a member of the Fractidus. I'm so looking forward to that child's performance.
Telling us this doesn't do your spy any good.
But that's what makes it fun! It's a cat and mouse game. The mouse needs to know the cat is coming, or how else will it run fast enough on its little wheel?
I'll catch up with chat soon, I promise.
To win, you just have to be the hunter. And if you do end up catching that child, that just proves they were useless anyway.
That was only the first. What's the next one?
The next prize is right here in this data room. You're so smart, Dr. Herson. I bet you've already figured it out, no? I had so much fun on this little trip to the Sky Arc. So, how did you feel seeing the etheric sea? Oh, home sweet home. Your faraway home. The one you can never, ever go back to.
He knows about that?
Leading you there wasn't all for nothing. The look on your face was the sweetest treat. Let's be sure to have more fun like this in the future. Until next time, you two. I wish you a pleasant past, present, and future.
I thought the revelation that Rover can go home was a private conversation between Rover and Amith.
Why did you stop me? You think we couldn't have stopped her here?
Yes. My goal was to gather intelligence, not apprehend the Fractidus' Grand Architect. When we dug up my father's empty grave, I realized that it is no simple feat to find an immortal who leaves no trail. The Grand Architect may appear to act on a whim, but in my observation, that playfulness is just another layer of disguise. There's a purpose behind it. When Nana called earlier, something felt off. Warren is a researcher himself. Why would he need to take a student hostage to investigate a debris field?
Look how pretty he is. So pretty. Sorry, let me catch up. I played on release, but I also have dropped a lot of gacha games, including Wuthering recently. I might be getting fatigued from gacha games because I even dropped ones that were really fun. That's fair. Breaks are important. I recently had a 3-month break from Zenless, half because of the voice acting missing, and half because it just sort of happened. So it was kind of refreshing going back, but it was also strange because Zenless was always my favorite one. I have been loving Arc Knight's Endfield though. Oh my god, it just feels so different. I was also gonna make an alphabet joke when you were talking about me and Q, but I couldn't spell it out. Oh, that's okay. We can't really spell here either. It is lightly teased, but never mocked. You don't get it. So basically, the only way I can think is Luke's father was eventually kidnapped and swapped out for the Grand Architect, who was that little girl / skull guy who can take on all these different forms. And then he ran experiments on Luke and Luke's brother. And it sounds like Luke's brother died because of those experiments. But then the Grand Architect, posing as his father, faked his death, so Luke buried him. But then started to be like, there was something suspicious about that guy, so went back to his grave and dug it up, and of course he wasn't there because the Grand Architect can't die. Endfield. Oh, so good. I started when Wuthering Waves went down for server maintenance yesterday. I started the 1.1 story in Enfield, and I'm not finished yet. I'm about halfway through. And I won't say anything in case you haven't played it, but kind of made everybody cry. And by everybody, I mean me. Totally. Unexpectedly.
Even if he did, breaking into the infirmary and letting Nana send a distress call was a sloppy strategy. Of course I'd be the first person she contacted.
So that's why you called me afterwards.
I think he called me because he likes.
I did hear Navor say you've had her in the infirmary all this time. You were keeping an eye on her then.
I was waiting for her to show her hand. Until then, it was all speculation. I needed to see her end the act to be sure. Immortal, 1,000 faces. We've managed to gather quite a bit of intel on the Grand Architect. If I'm not mistaken, there should be something more important hidden in this room.
A secret.
Otherwise, she wouldn't have called it a prize.
I also play Star Rail, but Star Rail I'm like not exactly unhappy with. I just super love Dumforius, which was the previous chapter, and this current one I'm like, I don't know if I'm happy. Maybe I'm just super nostalgic for
These are personnel files from the Skyark space station. This lettering. Do you recall the lead researcher on the Etheric Sea Initiative? The one we saw in the hologram during our first visit?
Vaguely.
Professor Junshi.
Yes. During his lecture, he mentioned a scholar who had just joined the project, Wei Ying, but his introduction was cut short.
Oh, I do remember that.
I've found that scholar's record in the system, and her name. The letters of this name are a perfect match with those engraved on that pen.
Are you saying that scholar is the Grand Architect?
According to these records, the Etheric Sea Initiative was stalled due to a lack of funding until she joined. Then, it was pushed back on track. Her involvement influenced the CSC's decision on this project, But everything else about her birthplace, employment history, or academic background is missing.
Sounds like another identity borrowed by the Grand Architect.
Indeed. It seems we've just traced this thousand-faced individual back to an even earlier point in Solaris' history. These records also show Wei Ying took great interest in the CSC and Etheric Sea initiative during that period. That must be why she infiltrated the Skyark space station.
The universe. What secrets is it hiding behind all those infinite stars? I really want to know.
Oh, she's so creepy.
And about that footage... No need to explain. The fewer people who know about your secret, the better. It just occurred to me that this wasn't a coincidence. If her goal in the past involved you, then it's something to keep in mind on your journey ahead.
The Etheric Sea. That might have been my entry point to Solaris after leaving my distant homeland. Wei Ying was interested in the Etheric Sea before its planet-wide spread. Did she want to use it as a medium to reach somewhere beyond? I will. Given her nature, it's only a matter of time before we meet again. The more she appears, the more she gives away. If she enjoys playing games, then it means she'll follow some rules at least. Otherwise, she'd die of boredom.
Exactly. And as I've said before, sometimes style, personal taste, and ambition can be more revealing than intended. The Fraxidus has more than one base in Solaris, and I'm far from the only one with a grudge or an interest in their activities. Until now, the Grand Architect has been like a reflection in water. She never appears as her own person, only by the faces of the already dead. But now,
Means that child is
her fascination with what lies beyond all those infinite stars is a thread we can pull. We can start identifying which
I'm
schemes
being interrupted
bear
by
her
a cat.
signature. And the Court of Savante. Since our Grand Architect has taken interest in them before, a trip to Mengzhou may be worth a visit.
Oh my god.
The Court of Savante was active in Mengzhou?
Just a rumor. They say a city was built there under their direction. There may be clues there.
Buddy, when you go in front of the camera,
As for the new Federation,
focus on my face.
you'll likely end up there eventually if you plan to counter the Fraxidus' operations in the future. But not now. Things are too complicated over there, and they handle resonators differently. Even with the Black Shore's backing, going in unprepared would be serious risk.
I'll be cautious. Before Navora, did you find any other traces of this Grand Architect in the High Roy?
Yes. There is this one thing, but it's only speculation. About how Imeth disappeared. From what you told me, she died from overclocking trying to stop the Threnodian over a decade ago. After that incident, the Academy detected cracks on the Threnodian seal in the depths of Biarter Woods. The damage seemed intentional.
You mean...
I believe it was the Grand Architect who damaged the seal, and that led to Imeth's death.
Ooh. He killed our daughter. Not that we need any more reasons to hate that guy.
Lucila's people will handle things here now. We should leave.
To where?
Let's go clear our minds. You shouldn't sit with this alone.
So sorry. A kitty? Yeah, so my oldest cat, Jason, he's like, I keep forget what age he is because he's so old.
Penny for your thoughts?
He's taken to try and sit under my chin.
There's too many to count.
Feel like talking about it?
Aw, look
Maybe
at
a
the
little.
penguins.
Well, this is gonna give me like a slight pause.
I keep wondering if the choices I made in the past were the right ones. I still don't know why I chose to erase my memories. That one decision cost me my grip on everything. It made me leave so many people behind. You, Imeth, those at the Black Shores, and probably more I don't even know or remember now. I pulled everyone into my grand plan to save the world, and when it mattered most, I wasn't even there. If we can't save Imeth, she'll just be forgotten. Left to drift in the void forever.
Even if that hadn't happened, your path was always destined to diverge from most of ours. You know your lifespan is immense. Barring some accident, most of us will leave this world long before you. Death and goodbyes are a final lesson no one escapes. But for you, it's a question that lingers for an exceptionally long time.
You're right.
Since you already know that, you should also see that everyone else has already given their answer. You're still the same person you were before. Just as resilient, still bringing hope to others. That's why, after all these years, we're still willing to stand with you. And it's not because you're a supposed savior. It's because you've always been you.
That's so special.
And we're not just doing this for you. We're doing it for Solaris. For the future we all chose to fight for. We chose this path ourselves. You have nothing to feel guilty for. One can only move forward by making peace with what's lost. You taught me that a long time ago. In the end, I failed to find my father's murderer. I failed to protect Ryan. I failed to protect my own family.
And was his brother.
But your brother is still alive. You're alive. There's still hope. You did everything you could.
Who knows when I'll wake up next time.
Then we'll make a promise, Luke. We'll see each other again next winter. You'll open your eyes, and I'll be standing right here, just like today.
Come now. Enough with that face. Some candy?
You always carry candy with you. You sure they really work?
As in,
It'll help take the edge off and lighten the mood. Your words.
that. Honestly, not really. It's become more of a habit of mine. As a boy, I'd have one whenever things felt too big to handle. The sweetness was a distraction, something to look forward to. Later, after I inherited Naviale, I realized there were still so many things I couldn't control. So I'd eat them to cope, especially when I was up to my neck in trouble thanks to my business associates. Even after I left the company and set out to follow the Fraxidus' trail on my own, I'd be chewing
look,
on
it's
one
Scar.
while I watched those who helped me
The forgotten child.
die right in front of me. Still powerless, it seems. So I've come to believe that no matter how strong a person becomes, not everything can be done perfectly. In life, many things are beyond our control. But I still enjoy candy. It reminds me that meeting people is still a gift, even if I know I might lose them one day. If you let grief and anger burn you out, you become obsessed with results. You forget the joy you felt along the way. A little sweetness helps keep the numbness at bay.
I'll have one of your candies.
A pink one?
How does it taste?
Luuk, my chances of saving Imeth? They're pretty slim, aren't they?
They are. You'll need a miracle. But you've always been good at making those happen.
Oh no, that's so sad.
Thanks for the candy.
You're very welcome.
That's it? Oh, also Jenny, I'm so sorry. I hope that didn't come across as me like not talking to you. I try not to talk too much during cutscenes and stuff. But that one was way longer than I expected. Let me catch up. I'm sorry. I guess that applies to Star Rail too, but I'm realizing my burnout came from how patches are for recent gacha games. How metas usually encourage getting characters back to back, at least in my opinion. That's fair. That's fair. I'm quite, I don't know if lucky is the right term, but I've never felt the urge to follow meta or anything. I get characters I either think are pretty or I think their combat is cool. Which usually leads me to not being able to clear endgame content that much, but that's fine. I'm not here for the infinite fights. I just like the characters and the people. Ooh, I will take those. Thank you very much. Wait, did that just complete? What gave me so much? Oh, a main quest? Oh, okay. I see. can't remember. I sometimes do the Tower of Adversity in this game, so I can get Asteroid, but I don't do these. But yeah. What kind of other games do I play? Ooh, right now I'm switching between this, Arknights, Star Rail, and Zenless on stream, but off stream I play Overwatch and Rivals because I love Rivals so much. Which makes me sound like just a gacha streamer. I swear that's not the case. It's just how it's worked out because every game that I've been looking forward to playing has been delayed or cancelled over the past like 2 years. It just sort of worked out that way. But I'm really looking forward to the new Life is Strange game is in a couple of weeks. I can't wait to play that. I'm kind of curious about the Lego Batman game because usually we have fun with the Lego games. I'm super excited for Fable. I've been waiting for that for like 5 years. I can't wait for Fable. I'm also really curious about the Lesbian Knight game, which is what everyone's dubbed it, and I'm not entirely sure how true that title is to the game, but it looks cool, and it's got Jennifer English in it, who's a voice actress. Quick, contact these studios to delay the game so Buggy can beat the gacha allegations. Because I was thinking about this the other day when I was looking at all my YouTube uploads, and I was like, I finished playing The Outer Worlds 2 at Christmas, but beyond that, everything had been gacha, and I was like, people are going to start thinking that I'm purely a gacha streamer, but that's not my intent. If there's a good story, I'll play it. That's usually my drive. I enjoy a good story. I did really want to play the new Resident Evil game because I really like Leon, but there's a massive spider in that, so we're not going to be doing that. I have a Luuk bike. Okay, I'm sorry, Sonic, you do not beat. That wasn't even Sonic, Shadow. I want his bike. That's right. Boost consumption. Also, last week we had a community week where me and some friends have been really slowly trying to take one of my friends through all of the GTA heists because he'd never done them all before. So that was good fun. Complete on me. Oh, because there's a new update, of course. There's already another brand new story. Well. Yeah, GTA has been hilarious because none of us can drive. Well, one of us can drive really well. My friend Bernie, he's excellent in a car because he's just got some mad skills, I guess. Me, on the other hand, for some reason, people don't like getting in a car with me. I'm not really sure why. Some people will say I'm a bad driver. It's not true. Oh, I love this guy. I already have him, so that's fine. Just claim these ones? Cool. I love GTA, top 5 games I've ever played. Yes, I'm so excited for the 6th one. If it's ever going to come out, who knows? Probably not. But that's actually how I started streaming way long ago. It was with GTA. Ever ago. Forever and ever. I don't read.
The runes will be our guide.
I love her hair. Okay, she's fun.
Means straight to the stars.
Oh my god. Fighting with the Soul Skin's pretty fun.
Meet my friends.
Pretty cool. Yeah, GTA is so good. Last week we finished... What did we finish? We finished the Pacific Standard heist. And then we moved on to all the setups in the next heist, which I forget the name of, but it's the one where you have to steal like... Oh my god, I can't think. My memory. What were we even doing? Oh, we had to steal like a SWAT van and the flying car and the underwater car. That's Am I missing? Doomsday. Yes, yes, that's the word. That's a really easy word to remember actually, but I could not remember it. Oh, they have a new... No, thank you. Too hard. Hey, how are you, Dix? I hope you're well. We just wrapped up Luke's story, actually. I don't quite want to delve into... the rest of the update. Ah, she's cute, though. The flying car that you parked so expertly. Oh my god. I got its butt stuck on like the tiniest ledge ever and it just blew up on its own. Pacific Standard I last played 6 years ago and it was hell. It was hell for us too. We started that heist at round about Christmas time. Back when we last did a community night, and we made it as far as the actual robbery. And then last Wednesday, we did the robbery and made it perfectly to the escape. But then my friend drove the boat onto a rock and got it stuck. And then it took us 2 hours to get that far again with everyone alive. It was, you got the boat stuck at the end? Yes! See, that's exactly what happened to us. Except we had to play for another 2 hours trying to get there. It was, we also did it at Christmas, so the road sucked. Oh my god. We were lucky we didn't have the snow. I can't imagine how hard that would have been in the snow. A tutorial? Don't need a tutorial. But yeah, so we did that. And then, yeah, we started Doomsday last Thursday. And then last Friday, we got as far as the underwater car quest, but then we got a bug where it kept telling us to return all the cars to the end point, even though we were all there. And we were stuck at that for like 30 minutes. I was Googling trying to fix it, and then it turned out you just had to like give up and start again. But by then it was too late and we were all tired, so we stopped. But I don't know when the next GTA session will be, because I have Life is Strange, Lego Batman. There's a couple of games I found on Steam that I also want to try. They're pretty chill. There's Dark Pictures in May. I have a lot of things to take my interest. I'm quite looking forward to. Unlike last year, where everything got cancelled or delayed. Oh, I'm glad, Dex. I'm okay. I'm good. My last thoughts on Luke's quest. When he said that the architect's pen had the same name as the scientist that was in the space station way back when Rover arrived the first time. Maybe the first time, I'm not sure. That makes it sound like the etheric sea expanding and covering the entire planet was sort of an accident. Because I can't imagine they would have wanted that to happen, right? So does that then also mean that the architect is the reason that Rover is stuck on this planet and can't leave? And then we also found out that they're possibly the reason that poor Ameth is dead. That's kind of fucked up. Oh, I want to see my new bike. Hold on. Oh, look, there's a tiny baby Luuk on it. That's so cute. I love it. I love it. Okay, well, hold on. Everyone say goodbye to YouTube because I'm ending my recording. Goodbye, YouTube.